Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This J Man, giving his predictions for Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone, UFC 246 picks. So, let's get into it. Starting off now, Conor McGregor, this is his big comeback fight. This is huge, but for some reason, it really hasn't been a lot of fanfare behind it. Maybe because Conor and Cowboy hasn't really been doing a whole lot of PR, maybe that's the case. But getting into the fight. Now, Donald Cerrone has more ways to beat Conor McGregor. I mean, let's be honest. But Conor McGregor's stand-up game with that killer left, is going to be a problem for Cerrone, man. I just don't really know what else to say. It's going to be, it's going to be a real problem. Now, in my opinion, if this fight goes to the fourth round or later, Conor McGregor's going to be in immense trouble because we know he packed on more weight because they fighting at 170, not fighting at 155 no longer. So the more muscle you pack on, the harder it is for you to keep your win. That's just biological fact. So, but the only problem with that is that Conor McGregor, he is a pressure fighter, and Donald Cerrone is notoriously known for being a slow fighter. He is notoriously known for this. So, it's probably one of the reasons that McGregor really picked Cerrone, honestly. Because you got to be honest. If McGregor loses this fight, this is going to prove that he cannot really beat nobody in the top five in the 155-pound division. He beat Dustin Poirier, but Poirier was literally looking like a monster at 155. Then and then look at 170. You got Kamal Usman, you got Tyron Woodley, you got, Jorge Masvidal, man. He's going to get killed. So if you can't beat Donald Cerrone coming off 2 losses, knockout losses, at that, and he's 38 years old, I don't really know what to tell you. I ain't going to say his career is over because he always going to be a draw, but it's there's no way he'll be in title contention because he had a big advantage when he was fighting guys at 145 because Conor McGregor was one of the biggest guys at 145 pounds. He walked around like almost 180 pounds. That's why he looked like a skeleton every time at the weigh-ins. So, so my prediction with this fight is Conor McGregor, 3rd round TKO. And then and what really solidify my pick kinda is that Cerrone agreed, to a stand-up battle with Conor McGregor. You just almost giving the fight away. It's not a guaranteed it's not a guaranteed win for Conor, but if you take your best weapon, Conor is not really that good on the ground. And Cerrone, he a beast on his feet, a beast on the ground. So if you just sitting there saying, well, I'm not going to use none of my ground game, we're going to stand up and bang, Conor McGregor going to knock him out. It's it just is what it is. So, yeah, my final prediction, Conor McGregor, 3rd round TKO. But if this goes to 4 or 5 rounds, man, all you live bettors, boy, you might want to put your money on Donald Cerrone because Conor McGregor, he will gas, especially with the extra muscle. Now, the next fight, the co-main event, Holly Holm versus Raquel Pennington. Now, this is a rematch from 2015. Holly Holm clearly took the fight. Not clearly, it was a split decision. Raquel Pennington, aka Rocky, she in the 3rd round, she did start taking it to Holmes. But you have to think. Look at everybody Holmes and lost to. Everyone Holmes Hunter lost to. Misha Tate, Cyborg, Amanda Nunes. All them, man, they were champions or ex-champions. She's never lost to no one that haven't had a belt wrapped around their waist. So Raquel Pennington, I think she's gonna put up a fight. But once again, you got another situation. Holly Holm is 38 years old. And Raquel Pinkett, she ain't no spring chicken either. She like been around the game for 4 minutes. But Holly just, man, I mean, she just a better fighter like than Raquel Pennington. But Raquel Pennington, boy, like, hey, she like can bring it. She like can definitely bring it. You know what I'm saying? But once again, picking Holly on uh, a 3-round decision like the first time. I don't really see Holly like knocking her out. I mean, she could with a head kick, but I doubt it. Now we got Alexio Link versus Maurice Green. Now, Alexio Link, man, look at this guy's record, 57-13. A man, and he came to UFC on fire, man, choking guys out, man. His ground game is on another level, you know, like I would love to see him and Fabricio like we're doom inside a fight, man. That'd be lovely. But Maurice Green, simply put, he's bigger, he's younger, and he hits harder. Like Alexio Link, I noticed lately he can't take the big shots like no more. But you got to think, he's an older guy. I mean, so it's hard to keep taking shots from like these big heavyweights. I mean, it's just I mean, now if he get Olink to the ground, and both of them are coming off losses. You know, Maurice Green got TKO by Sergey Pavlev. Yeah, I don't see Alexi really getting him to like the ground. Yeah, I think Maurice Green is really just he's going to TKO him. And Alexei Olink, if he get TKO this fight, it's probably time like for him just to give it up, man. Because I mean, he been fighting for so long. I mean, or go like to another organization or something, man. Because I mean, it's gonna be rough on him. So say Maurice Green, 2nd round TKO. Then the next fight we're gonna discuss is Claudia Gadelha versus Alexa Grasso. Now, Alexa Grasso, she really, you know, she like an okay fighter. She pretty good. At one time, Claudia Gadelha, you know what I mean? Everybody thought she was the next best thing. The only thing she had to do was get through Joanna. And then like Joanna beat her. And it's like, since then, she hasn't really been looking good. I mean, she's still top tier, you know what I'm saying? And she the favorite, but it's like, honestly, her last fight, man, when like the girl took her down, kept her there, beat her, kind of exposed her a little bit. So Alexa Grasso, if Alexa Grasso can do that, yeah, like but can she do it? I don't know. Claudia Gadelha is still top 10 in these women divisions. She's still the top 10. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go like Claudia Gadelha. She gonna win by decision. Then you have Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira. Now I'm telling you, Diego Ferreira was on a 5-fight winning streak, and he done beat some decent names in the 5 fights winning streak. Anthony Pettis, a lot of people think he probably a little washed up and that they got him figured out. But you know, you seen what he did when he gained weight and fought Wonderboy. You see what happened. Went up there and straight TKO'd him. Because a lot of fighters think that all that you got to do is wrestle him down, you know, and you can beat him, submit him, whatever the case may be. But, man, the guy is deadly off his back. And Anthony Pettis is like another one. He's only in his whole career been losing the top competition. It's just that, man, Diego Ferreira, I mean, this is a big step up in competition for him. So if he win this fight, I mean, that's going to be telling. It's going to be a lot. But honestly, I see him trying to implement the styles of everybody else that beat Pettis. I don't think it's going to work out for him like that good. So, nah, I'm not going to pick Pettis by like decision. And I usually just wanted to deal with the main card, but I gotta put this out here. Macy Barber versus Roxanne Modafferi. Man, listen, they got Macy Barber as like a -1,000 favorite in some of these books. Man, listen, Roxanne Modafferi, man, she is a veteran. She don't look like much, but she gritty and she know how to grind. Macy Barber, man, she definitely a beast and she younger. But Roxanne Modafferi, she did the same thing with like Shevchenko's sister. Came in there with a lot of fanfare. She beat her on like decision. So me, I wouldn't touch this fight because Macy Barber fighting a vet like this. For 1,000, nah, If anything, you put money on Roxanne Modafferi. That's where you put the money at, in my humble opinion. But if like Macy Barber just run straight through her and just cause wreck, who like really would be surprised? But Roxanne, she literally tricked me before. She won't trick me again. So if you want to put money on this fight, put it on Roxanne. Don't touch Macy Barber because sometimes experience is everything. And Macy's very confident, and she might look at Roxanne like, man, I'm a straight just run through her, and that could be troublesome. So getting back, I picked Conor, I picked Holly, I picked Maurice Green, I picked Claudia Gadelha, and I picked Pettis. And Roxanne Barber, I'm not even touching that fight like at all. But if you was to touch it, mess with Roxanne because she is set. She like a set savvy vet, so like she kind of like knows how to get out of trouble. I seen her in trouble before where I thought she was gonna get finished, but somehow, man, she worked the magic and still won. Look at the fights. How many fights she been in compared like to Macy Barber? So, I definitely wouldn't count her out in no way, shape, or form. So, guys, if you like the content, just like, subscribe. And one of the best places that I do my online betting is betdsi.com. They like official. They not scammy. You don't gotta worry about none of that type stuff. They very professional. So just click the link below, check them out, man. And make some money. It's always fun to watch MMA fights when you making a little bit of money, man. Like it just make it. I don't know. I can't explain it. I love doing it. Just don't break your pockets. When like some money. That's why I'm here. To help you win some money. All right, YouTubers. Talk to you another time.